Cold showers, ice baths, cold exercise, and lower temperatures have been said to improve health by aiding weight loss, improving immune system, and even increasing the healthy lifespan. Are these claims backed by science? While it is true that cold exposure has been shown to improve health outcomes, it is also the case that lower temperatures reliably predict sickness, such as the common cold, and increased mortality. Some papers find no effect on cold exposure. Contradicting evidence is further complicated by the following observations. 1. Cold exposure and health effects may be age-dependent. One of the papers found that cold exposure is most beneficial in early life. In contrast, another paper found that cold exposure in early life decreased lifespan of larvae. Number 2. Cold exposure benefits may be highly genetically influenced. One research team found that differences in change in median lifespan range from a 6% decrease to a 100% increase. Most of the research is on mice and rats. The results obtained in animal studies are difficult to apply to humans because of interspecies differences. Furthermore, the animals were subjected to prolonged periods of cold exposure or were placed in environments to which they were unaccustomed, for example, cold water immersion. This would have placed additional stress on the animal studied, and the psychological stress rather than the cold exposure may have influenced their immune status. In terms of human research, multiple studies have indeed demonstrated an increase in natural killer cell activity in response to local or generalized cold exposure. Cold exposure leads to consistent and statistically significant improvement in markers of the immune system. Furthermore, another randomized crossover intervention study of humans found that cold exposure indeed enhances cold-induced thermogenesis response through browning of white adipose tissue, which can aid in weight loss. There are, as of now, as far as we're aware, no human trials on cold exposure and longevity. It is possible that short-term cold exposure activates longevity genes through similar pathways as in animals, but as of yet, the evidence is inconclusive. In conclusion, health benefits of cold exposure may vary by age, genetics, and animal research may not be applicable to humans. In human trials, cold exposure aids immune markers and weight loss mechanisms.